Top 10 plays of the week. Is it a goal line stand or someone going deep? Top 10 plays of the week. A few good moves can make you win or get beat. Coach Marion on the call. John Madden, football. Who made the play and who's still standing tall? Top 10 plays of the week. Who's got the power? Who's got the peak? Top 10 plays of the week. Watch them rise or watch them fall. Top 10 plays of the week. Big hits and throws that make the crowd leap. Top 10 plays of the week. Every moment bold, every moment sweet. Coach Marion on the call. John Madden, football. Who made the play and who's still standing tall? Top 10 plays of the week. Who's got the power? Who's got the peak? Top 10 plays of the week. Watch them rise or watch them fall.
No top 10 plays of the week this week. We just got scores. That's right, we just got scores this week. I am Coach Marion from the Arm NFL brand with a plan. And we are now in week 15. Yes, week 15. What a week to be in right now. We do have some scores. Some good scores, actually. We have some scores. We're going to go through the scores. We're going to go over a little bit of things from the league. What to expect. What's next. What's happening. So nobody's thrown off. Go over the contract. Go over the team reports. A whole bunch of stuff. But very quickly. But we do have some wins, some losses, some surprise wins, some surprise losses. And starting out, I'm going to start out with this game right here. The New York Giants beating the Washington Commanders. I'm really shocked about this here. Washington Commanders getting beat like this. Is he not? I don't know. What's going on, Boogeyman? Let us know what's going on, man. Because Jackson Dart did a number. It really wasn't that bad. 147 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Completed 6 of 9 passes, and you win a game. And I believe that came from 3 interceptions. That's what happened. 3 interceptions by Jaden Daniels. Carter, you got to get that together, brother. If you want to be a contender in this league. Moving on, another team came out swinging. A little slow start. This is a guy right here I thought some things I'm going to keep real. But this is a guy I thought he was going to be one of the most watched guys in the league. I heard a lot about him. Tennessee Titans beating San Francisco 42-7. Yeah, I thought this guy was going to be the most watched guy in Arm NFL when it came to his games being played. Guy had 23 views. 23 views. What's wrong? Y'all don't want to see him win? He definitely put up some numbers, though. Here we go. Another guy finally gets a win, another win in a row. The Rams, don't know much about them. 23-21, beating Detroit. Donald got a different team, so Donald's getting used to that team. Not much to say, but 23-21. And I had a tough game. I got beat by Texans. This guy's pretty strong. This is a guy right here, man. You guys better watch out for this guy, the Titans. The Texans. I try to do whatever I could. Of course, didn't get the job done, and I ended up losing that game. Yes, I did. Didn't even throw any interceptions in that game. How about that one? He had CJ with 4 touchdown passes, 297 yards, and I could only get Brissett 213, 2 touchdowns. Kyler Murray did have a touchdown, but I pulled his ass out quick. And that's the rest. I lost the game. Okay, here we go. Reggie trying to work his way back in. Yes, Reggie, the Panthers. This one surprises me because I saw the Panthers losing this game. I thought the Saints was playing well, and I guess not. So Reggie did what he had to do to win that game. So that means everybody gotta be ready, and you better pay attention to the Panthers because he is trying to get into the playoffs, and he does need a lot of help. He does need a lot of help. I see a lot of guys here. A couple guys. He does need a lot of help. We got the Raiders, the Falcons, the Dolphins, Packers, and 49ers. I know everybody's at work, but you can go back and watch the stream and then come to me and tell me what I talked about. Give me a presentation on what I talked about. Still get points. There's a whole bunch of ways to get points in here, guys. And the reason why I'm looking at here is because we had a contract, and the contract for number 4, on your bye week, you are required to make an appearance on the network. I did not see a lot of teams do that. And number 7, owners are required to have 400 points by the end of the season. Okay? Failure to do so will lead to a fine and possible suspension for the following season, meaning you won't be allowed to play. And we'll move forward. This league is a marketing brand. This is a marketing league. It's also a league to find real-life players who are looking for guidance in JUCO schools, college, trying to find agents, whatever you can do to get yourself to the next level. That's what this league is about, finding players. And what we do is we have a lot of players, coaches, people who teach, coach, train in this league. Former players visit. I myself as a coach, we have a couple coaches in the league, and we take it. We definitely take it serious. Reggie the Panthers has a son that plays football, so I know later down the road he's going to ask some questions on his son. But Reggie is back, and he is running strong, 44-7. I can only ask my boy Ahmad what happened here. What happened here, Ahmad? You were doing so well, and now I have to look at this, and I see he did not win. So what happened here, Ahmad? Tell me in the chat, please, because you was going to be one of those sleepers. You was a sleeper, and I can't figure out what happened. So if you got an answer, turnovers. Okay, I guess turnovers will do it, and that will allow everybody will lose in that. So you was on a really good winning streak there too. You beat the Buccaneers, Rams, Panthers. Okay, so this is payback. Then you lost to the Falcons, and you beat the Dolphins, and you beat the Buccaneers, and then You lost this game. Yes. So turnovers will get you all the time. You are absolutely correct. And Tyler Shaw, 5 interceptions. Yikes. Yeah, that will do it. 5 interceptions. Man, I'm looking at that. I'm like, man, okay. Hey, better luck next time, man. Another game. The Ravens taking on the Bengals. By the way, guys, like I always tell you, there's always ways to get points in here. So if you're here and I'm really serious about the point system, put your name in there. I'm going to drop 25 points on you right now. So people can't say I did it. And if you didn't, if you weren't live on the stream, guess what? You can always tell me what I talked about. Give me some points, and I'll still slap points on you. It's always been that way anyway. We have the Colts, who's in another country, 6 hours away. Sometimes he comes back and tell me, hey, man, I seen the stream, blah, blah, blah. All right, so there's always a way to get it. But what's going on with the Bengals here? What's going on with the Bengals? Why is the Bengals losing? I know one thing. He's in a tough division, and that division is no joke. And when it comes to that division, that is one division you cannot mess around with in it. You have a 2-time Super Bowl championship winner in it, Mr. Fasico, who is the Ravens, who was at the bottom, pretty much at the bottom with the Steelers at one time. And now he's 9-5. 9-5. And the Bengals are now 6-8. And I don't think, like myself, he will make it to the playoffs. I'm just keeping it real. Don't get offended, guys. It's just a talk show. Yeah, that's looking pretty rough. Looking pretty rough there. Got to do something about that. So the Bengals doing what he got to do. I mean, the Ravens doing what he has to do to continue his wins. And the Eagles, 38-30. 38-30. And I'm surprised when it comes to big games here because the Raiders were the only team to beat one of our undefeated teams that we'll talk about in a minute. And I'm sure you guys know who that one and only, the last man standing for RMNFL as far as being undefeated. All right? All right. So if you're here, remember, I just looked in the chat. Put your 25 in. I'll give you 25. Not, that's fine. I just hit you up because you're still here. All right. So 38-30. Richard, I don't know what happened. You were the only team to beat the undefeated Broncos. And I'll get into that right now. But before I do, the Eagles are in, he's another one that's in a tough division because I brought in, I like to even out things, but I brought in a player to take over the Cowboys. I thought the Commanders would do well, but the Cowboys right now already clinched that, I'm believing the number 1 seed by now, right? If I'm correct. 12-2. I think. But Eagles is right behind. A couple games back at 9-3. Coming from the bottom again. Not the bottom, but coming from the bottom. And the Giants made that race a little bit easier by taking out those Commanders, as said. But the Eagles will win that game. Not going to say it was easy, but he won that game. So good job, our 2-time Super Bowl championship winner. Oh, he said, I started out slow and didn't figure him out until late. That's because you didn't do your homework before you played the game. That's why. Got to do your homework before you play the game. All right, another guy, 35-21. Obviously, we have 2 leagues. The guy that's on the Jets blew out the Jaguars in extreme, but When it comes to RMNFL, the Jaguars, Mr. T. Hill, said not today. 35-21. 35-21. Jacksonville wins. And that division is that division also is getting interesting. And I think a lot of those guys are making it easy, but when it comes to that division, let's take a look at it. We have a new Texas user who's coming in, and he's doing the job over there to the point where the Colts is now down at the 3 spot. Okay? Down to the 3 spot. The only guy in that division that won a Super Bowl is the Colts. Why is the Colts 8-6? Why is the Colts 8-6? Anyway, the Texans has taken over that division right now, and he will continue. He is 8-6, but the only person right now I think that is playing hot right now is the Jacksonville Jaguars, who is on a 4-game winning streak. 4-game winning streak, Mr. T. Hill, who is playing some good players. I would say he beat me. Okay, I was on a hot streak. Okay, beat me 45-35. Luckily, I didn't come back, but I was on my way back. Gave up some bad plays. Then he played the Titans. Let's just look at it real quick. He played the Titans, who right now is supposed to be a good player. He beat the Titans 34-31, and then he beat one-time Super Bowl championship winner 28-21, and that's a good win. That's a real good win. And then, as you see here, he beat the Jets to go on and be on that 4-game winning streak. So good job, T. Hill, on your impressive win. But the game that I didn't know, I need a little bit of music for this one. Here we go. Psych, we don't need no music. The Packers beating the number 1 seed Broncos. What happened here? What happened? I'm not here to break down the Packers, but I do want to break down the mistakes of the Broncos. But I'm going to do that later. Because if you could make him make those mistakes, he's not winning the Super Bowl. That's a no-no. Sorry, Noah, please don't get mad. It's just news.
And remember, guys, it's just news. It's just news.
It's just news. But yeah, Broncos. That's a team I don't want to see win. I don't want to see all these guys. I want to see a new person win. It's not just the Broncos. I would love to see the Packers win one game. Billy the GOAT, you're the Packers. Can you win one game for me, please? You have the record of the NFC Championship, getting to the NFC Championship game. You can't get over that NFC Championship game for some reason. Can you win a Super Bowl this time? Okay, 41 points is a lot of points on this guy. And then you had to get real crazy and scored 24 points in the fourth quarter. All right? So let's go Packers. Let's go Packers. Let's go Packers. Also, here's another reason why I feel like, okay, Coach lost a couple games. This is showing me that he can beat a Super Bowl contender. Who's the official? I don't know what team you are. What team is that? Official something. Glasses are off. I don't care. I don't know what team you are, so let me know who you are. All right? Anyway, coach showed me that he could be the Super Bowl contender, kept him under a lot of points. Oh, the Cowboys. Cowboys, I'm not happy with you, guy. You got to stop setting up games and not showing up. Okay, I'm going to call you out because you're supposed to be one of my top players in here. And it doesn't look good when a player like you does that, man. You 2 minutes at 9:28, you show up, you say I'm ready. 9:30, you go ghost. It was extreme. I don't care. It's the same type of situation in the league. You can't do that, man. We have to honor people. We have to respect people's time. I wrote a letter. I sent you the letter. I put the letter in, and I get I get a message from the Colts. Then he doesn't take my call. But anyway, I have to send these letters, man. We're running something special here. Okay, it's a lot of time and effort put in here, and a lot of people put their time into it. And they set their whole day up, and they base it on what time you set your game. Not like these other leagues, when can I play? I'm free all day. No, they give you a specific time, and we've set the game, and you have to be there. All right? I'm not going to bring you back next season if this is how you're going to run or how you're going to be. But you will close out the season, win or lose. I really don't care. We have a brand to run, and we're going to run it the way we're supposed to run it. We're not doing forced wins. We're not doing forced losses. It's fake. Anyway, on a good note, again, the Colts won the game, and now he has to play and catch up because it's not easy. It's not easy. And over here in the East, we had for top seed, okay, these two teams went head-to-head. In the AFC East, we have two of the top players in the East go head-to-head. And, Mr. Kenny, I don't know what you're doing here, bro. But you didn't win that game. You kind of got blown out 42-14. But you're in second spot. You're still going to get to the playoffs, but you don't want to just show up to the playoffs. You want to do something in the playoffs. I'm tired of people just saying, I made it to the playoffs. How about I won a Super Bowl? And there's a few teams in here. If anybody can name all the teams that ever won the Super Bowl in here that we have recorded, again, I'll hand you out 50 points right now. Okay? Make it 75. First person to give me them all correct. All correct. We want people to come back. We don't want to get rid of people. So the people that are not here, okay. Give me all the Super Bowl winners and how many they won. And I posted this several times. Post it, and you got yourself 50 points. All right. So, again, 42-14. 42-14. Melquan, who is doing well in Extreme, who's also number one seed in Extreme, but that's another story. All right. So Melquan goes into Foxborough and tears up the Patriots. All right. Tears them up. All right. Now we have another guy that you're going to have to watch out for. And I'm telling you, if you don't, he'll call. Levi called the inside zone on me and turned it into a counter. But anyway, the Chiefs and the Chargers went head-to-head. And the Chargers came out on top. And he has he's been playing well. He just got one annoying player that's in his way right now, and that is obviously the Broncos. Levi is 10-4. Best I've ever seen him do. The best I've ever seen him do. So the Bears got 2. Giants got 4. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Almost. You almost got that right, bro. Come on, I'm going to give you a chance because you made effort. You got one wrong, and you're missing somebody. So I'll give you the one you're missing. You're missing Jordan, but you need to make a correction there. Oh, you're missing 2 guys there. Somebody's going to be disrespected. Oh, you're missing. Come on. Get it to me, man. Get it to me. Come on, Major Payne. You're the one that made that spreadsheet for points. All right. So while he's figuring that out, he missed. Hey, I'm counting them all. He said, "Who the hell is Jordan?" He got one Super Bowl. I'll give you a hint on that, okay? But you got to fix one, and then you got to add one, and that's okay. But I'm giving you the answer. So the answer is Jordan has one, and you gotta fix one and add one. In the meanwhile, again, Levi 17-10 over the Chargers. Levi is trailing. He's trailing the Chargers. I think he just wants to get in the playoffs, and then he said he'll do his rest. He'll do the rest. No, man. Edwin does not have 3 Super Bowls. He does not have 3 Super Bowls. But you're getting close, and you still forgot someone. Does anybody know who he's forgotten? If he forgot somebody, put it in there who he forgot. Help him out. Help him out, please. Please help him out. It's coming. I can see it. Who is it? Noah has 4. He has the Giants. Okay, no, I knew you meant Giants. I knew you meant Giants, but Noah's not the Giants. Noah is the Broncos. But I knew you meant Giants. All right, come on, man. There you go, Christian. So we got slap Will some points on that one. He was the first one to get that. Christian has how many? And then the Bears, you're still incorrect. But just for effort, man, I'm going to hook you up, all right? So we got Edwin has 4 Super Bowls, all right? Edwin is the Bears. Noah has played on multiple teams. He's played with stinky teams, and he's got 4. Kareem he's the Eagles. He has 2. The Ravens has 2. And the Colts have 1. All right? Yeah, it's not easy winning the Super Bowl here. I'm telling y'all right now, if you think you're just going to come in here and win the Super Bowl, ask all the guys that came here and said that they're going to dog people. Because either they're still here and they're still trying, or they quit because they couldn't handle the nonsense that they created for coming in saying. But here's a guy that if he would only get himself, well, I think he fixed his problem. The Steelers fixed his problem. There was a setting that was wrong, and he said he fixed it. So if that was correct, if that's correct, I find the Steelers, he's going to be competitive because I'll tell you what. If after fixing the issue, the guy won. Here, let's just go look at it real quick. The guy has won. He's won some games. All right? He beat the Colts 28-25. He beat the Chargers, which was Levi, 28-24. That's a big win. That's a really big win. All these games are big wins. Then he played the Bengals. That's a big win. Rel's not no cookie snatcher crumble. He's not a weak player. But I said a cookie snatcher. But listen, 37-31, that's a big win. Now you're going to get yourself into trouble because you're playing Edwin, who did win 4 Super Bowls, but it doesn't mean you had to lose. Okay? And it's okay. 31-17, you're on your way. Next game, you played another strong player. Melquan is a very strong player when he's paying attention. 35-30. And then you went on to beat Mr. Fasico. Mr. Fasico got beat. You know, everybody knows Mr. Fasico, right? Mr. Fasico is the guy that made the Arnhem NFL song. We all know that, right?
I'm gonna be the greatest of all time. I am a GOAT and I'm in my prime, about to run up the score up the sideline.
That's Fasico. But you didn't run up the sideline on this game. But 36-28, And then, again, he beat the Dolphins. Good job. Good job, Rev. And then he's texting me, asking me for players, free agency. Well, should we open up free agency again, guys? That's the question. This late in the game. Should we open up free agency? Should we open up free agency this late in the game? Somebody show me. Somebody tell me. I need more yeses and more nos, because if we do, I'll tell you when we're going to do it, because you guys are the ones that are here. No. I got more no's than yes. I got more no's. They're saying no. Okay. So as of right now, we got 1 yes, 2 yeses, because I say yes. So let me get one more no. We got another no. We got another yes. Let's turn injuries on. That could be a good idea. Turning the injuries on, heading into the playoffs. That could be a really, really good idea. Damn, where is Julio when I need him? If somebody could find Julio, that's 100 points, because you know it's hard for him to answer. So if y'all find Julio, I think I might turn the injuries on next week. Next week, the injuries will go on. All play. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This is actually something that sounds good. What team is you? That's the Colts. Turn injuries on and let me get my players back. Ha ha. Let's see. So here's the thing. All right, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to marinate this, because this should happen. We should. Listen, guys. We should have the injuries on. We're not bringing back any players that got hurt, like, for life, for the rest of the season. We're not doing that. Hey, we could raise some money, though, and have guys pay for those players back. No, I'm just joking. That would be nice. We could raise some money. Yeah, you know what? We could raise some money, because you know what? We did one fundraiser that went to, and I have the proof, guys. I just didn't put it together. Now, see, now you're busting. Now you're bugging. Leave injuries off. Nah, we're not doing that. But we could raise some money, though, for Percy. Percy, y'all know who Percy is. Percy is at rest right now. He's not sleeping or resting, like, passed away. He's somewhere chilling. He's in the program now, and he's doing well. But we could raise some money for him if we want to get some players back. That'd be a nice fundraiser. To get your player back, you have to donate XYZ amount of money, and then we send it to Percy. Y'all know who Percy is, the Packers. I know he's patiently waiting to come back, and he will come back. I was talking to his wife, and maybe I'll get her on a call, and we talk to her about Percy. You got to leave injuries off then if we have our players back. Nah, we won't do that. I'll pay $50. Let me get Warner and Boza back. I'll take that shit. Send that shit. No. Now we for 3 games, you think you're going to make it to the playoffs, man? Man, we're going to have a meeting on this one. We're going to have to meet. And after this is over, let's have a meeting and find out if we can come up with a good resolution. All right? Because I am open to having everybody come back. I'm serious. I would love to have James Conner, but he's out for the season. I am open. We have to really get a conversation on that. But that does sound pretty good. Nah, for the remainder of the season and next season. All right, we'll talk about that. Let me get these last two, so then we can move on real quick. All right. Bears played the Browns. We're gonna come back to this. All teams should have ability to have healthy roster with injuries on. I like that right there. I do like that. But then when you get somebody hurt, you got to go to your practice squad, period. You got to go to your practice squad. 90 and over rating guy maybe gets hurt for the remainder. Nah, we're not digging that deep. You can't get somebody to understand the playbook that quick. Man, I'm liking it. I like that whole conversation right there. All playoff teams should be able to have healthy players, which they do in real life. But the injuries have to go on. I'm going to have to think about that. We can have a meeting on it. You know I like meetings. Anybody that makes the meeting, guess what? You get points for that. You get points for that too. All right? Man, look who's here, the Browns. Just talking about them. In most cases, playoff teams are usually healthy unless they're out for the season. 24-17, the Browns, who is a guy that probably with a fresh year will come in here and probably do some damage. K-Swag's another one of my guys. But he did not win against the GOAT, Edwin. And then the last game, 38-28. The Vikings did not do the job he was supposed to do, which was take out the Cowboys. And I don't think anybody's going to take the Cowboys out to be point frank. Even though he's in the hot seat with me, I feel like he could do better with his game planning, and we'll get that straight. Because when it comes to being a strict league, most guys don't stay here because it is too strict, but all games have to get played, man. What is a league if the games are being forced? That's just corny. All right. Now we're going to go real quick, and I want you guys to be a part of this here because I am going to go on the stream. I'm going to check out to see which one of the guys were part of this here, what I'm about to talk about, all right? As we know, again, I like to keep it real. Guys, don't get offended, but I'm just going to keep it real because we have a game coming up, and I'm going to go with the first game next week. Rams, Seattle. Real quick, guys. Who's winning this? Seattle. Everybody knows Seattle's winning this. I just need to see 3 answers. Who's winning this? I'm pretty sure everybody's saying, oh, Rams. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right, Rams. Okay. We'll find out. Next game, Eagles, Washington. Who's winning this? Who's winning this one? I'm trying to see what they're doing here. Washington. The Eagles is not playing that well. Washington is scoring. Well, he didn't score that much last week. All right, we'll see. All right, so this game right here, I'm going to let these guys play out because I know they're short on points. But the guy who wins this next game, which will be the Packers and the Bears, I'm giving you an opportunity to win 100 points if this game is game of the week. Only if it's game of the week. And the game must be played Wednesday night. Wednesday night, I'll be happy to say a Wednesday night game. Who do you guys got for this game right here? 100 points. I don't like when my guys are low. If you're on the stream, you get 100 points. No, I can't rap. Sorry. All right. On the stream games this week is 100 points. The job is to get everybody at 400. All right. He said he clinched already, so he really doesn't have to win, but it's for seeding. This is for seeding on who you play. So if they might not even play. I'm taking that one back. There's no reason to win that game. Thank you, Tarek. Next game, Chargers and the Cowboys. Who you guys got? Who you guys got? Levi? Can Levi get the job done and beat out my guy? I got 3 guys in here that is playing with full intentions on winning the Super Bowl. Cowboys, Chargers. Oh, we got Chargers. Kenny got the Chargers. I'm going to remember that one. Cowboys. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Giants taking on the Vikings. Don't let the Vikings, don't let the Giants fool you. He could hurt somebody up in here. This is a big game here. I don't want to put Snipe on, but man, Snipe, this is a game that should be watched. I know the Vikings is back in town on Wednesdays. Vikings, get in touch with me. Please get in touch with me because I think the Giants could do something here. All right? But the Vikings is supposed to win this game, and we all know it. But we'll find out. Next game, Buffalo and the Browns. The Browns could win this game. Browns. Buffalo. There's the Bills and Browns. Who we got? Who do we have? Bills. Yo, they got no respect for the Browns. Browns, you still here, man? Mr. K, swag. Everybody got the Bills. Everybody got the Bills. Here we go. Here's another one. Jets and Major Payne. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is going to... Okay, are you going to win that game, K-Swag? Because they're all picking the Browns. All right? I think the Browns... We're going to go Browns and Bills for 100 points. Get in touch with me for a Wednesday night, and we'll get that one going. All right? This game right here, people are going for the Saints. If we can get Julio to play with pride and not lose this game, no offense, guys, it's just news, but I think the Jets can get this one pulled off. I think he can get this one pulled off. All right? I think so. Here's another game. I can't put you on, Kenny, because I'm a little afraid. Because once you get that anger, you lose your games. So, Patriots and Ravens. He said the Jets going to beat the hell out of the Saints. We'll have to find out. Nobody found Julio. You get 100 points to find Julio. I'm trying. Sherwood, you're low at points, man. You should get on that hotline, try to find Julio. You get 100 points. You're about as low as that dance they do in Hawaii when they get under that little thing. You never beat the Ravens. Well, if you put the time in, you can. You can. All right, next game. And I will tell you guys, I'm back on schedule with winning. I played a game yesterday. I won 28-0. In the extreme. I don't care what anybody says because we got guys over there that are over here and kicking y'all asses. But I play the Falcons. And now I can hold my R2 button down and look and do some things. I'm locked in. I got to beat TJ. I've never beaten him. And I believe this is the time. All right? I believe. But, hey, no hard feelings. Keep it real. Who do you have here? Falcons and Cardinals. Come on. There you go, Falcons. A lot of you guys want me to beat the Falcons. I know that. A lot of guys need the Falcons to win. But it's not going to happen. Sure, well, you can go. I guess you're voting for the division. I can understand that. But a lot of guys want me to win because that's going to change things up. It's actually going to help me too. I'm still trying to get into that. I'm trying to get in there. Levi, you got to pick somebody, brother. You got to pick somebody, Levi. Right now, we need to find out who's going to be Game of the Week.
Yeah.
Game of the Week, guys.
This is the Game of the Week. Watch a game and the broadcast is even sweet.
All right. This could have been a Game of the Week here if the Chiefs would pay attention. But, you know, he got a long schedule. He works 8 to 5, and he doesn't have the time to get on and study. He just jumps on and plays games. But this here is a big game. The Chiefs have a chance to win this game, but we all know the Titans is going to win this game. The Titans only has 23 views when we play his games. Guys, you got to support this guy when he's on. All right? How can we get guys to pay attention to the Titans? What does the Titans have to do for people to pay attention? Because ain't nobody paying attention to his games. 23 guys and about 4 guys from RM NFL paid attention to his games. Heck, we get more views off of these stupid talk shows over a game from the Titans. All right? Who do you guys got? Titans? Titans? Yeah, he don't talk. He don't even get in the chats. That's another thing. He don't really talk. Blitz is every down. That's about it. I took care of that blitz. I ain't worried about that. All right, so there we go. We have it. Titans. A lot of guys saying Titans. Next game, Buccaneers and Panthers. Reggie, Upper Room Entertainment. The Upper Room plays the new guy. Plays the new guy. I'm looking. Who do you guys got? Who do you guys got? Who you got? Who you got? Panthers. You'll be able to tell about the Buccaneers. He plays TJ tonight at 7:30. All right. Reggie. Everybody's going for Reggie. The Buccaneers is pretty good, but I'm not sure if he's good enough to beat. Actually, I played the guy. He is pretty good. He's actually pretty good. Reggie, don't think this is going to be an easy one because it's not. It's gonna be a tough one. It's definitely going to be a tough one. Next game, again, this next person, I don't know if Richard Page comes, the Raiders strong. He plays the Texans, but the Texans is really, really good on adjustments. Again, I'll say it again. He's a college coach for defensive backs, and he definitely understands how to read the secondary. If Richard Page can put a plan together like he beat Noah, he's all right. Okay? Who we got? Texans. There's your Steelers. How you doing, Steelers? Nice to see you. Popping in. Steelers, again, like I said, next year. I'm glad you came because we're about to come up on your team in a couple minutes. But right now, we're going Raiders and Texans. You know what, Steelers? I think you're going to win this next game before I even get there. I'm sorry to tell you that. Any Means. Who is Any Means? That name sounds familiar. Who is Any Means? What team are you? Who is Any Means? That name seems familiar. Put your name in there so I know what team so I can process this. Here we go. Jacksonville and the Broncos. Oh, that's the Bucks. Yes, I played you. And yeah. All right, listen. Jacksonville and the Broncos. All right, I'm going to tell you something. This could be another loss for Noah. This could be another loss. T. Hill is good with guys who are just looking downfield, who are setting up these route combinations that they learn off of these sites. So T. Hill's pretty good at taking care of that stuff. I think the Broncos could win because I don't know about Noah's short game. I don't know if he has a short game. But maybe I could be stirring something up. But this game right here, T. Hill could win. T. Hill, I don't want to put no pressure on you, but you could win this game. You just got done beating a couple good teams. All right? And we just went over that earlier. All right, so now, next one. Steelers against Donald, who's on the Lions, who doesn't know much about that team. Steelers should blow this guy away. No hard feelings, Donald. Sorry. This is one time you're going to have to get somebody on your side and get in your corner and tell you how to beat the Steelers. Steelers, obviously, I think he got away from that RPO game, I believe. Maybe not. But Steelers Lions, Donald could put a game together. Maybe this is his third week. He's probably going to get it together. We'll find out. And we'll see what happens. Next game. This is a game. I don't want to put it on the network, but I should. But it could be nice. I think this game could be a good daytime game if we can get it. If we can get this one like a daytime game, like 12 o'clock noon, I think Ricky could pull this one off. Dolphins, are you there? Dolphins, are you there? I know Rel is listening because he don't miss no streams. Rel, pop up and you get 50 points. Pop up. Pop up, Rel. I think this one here could be a daytime game, bro. This could be a daytime game. Ricky, set that up. Set that up for tomorrow, daytime. Please set that up. I think Rel can do it. 12 o'clock noon, we can get this one popping. Or, we can get this one popping. We can even get it popping for 11 o'clock a.m. This is going to be a good game. But if I had to choose, who's going to win this one, I think Ricky's going to play hard because he has to win. He has to win. All right? The next one and the last one, I'm going to tell you right now. This game, Will, don't get upset, but you're going to have to come correct because the 49ers has been in my coaching staff. Will said 49ers. He already knows. All right, he already knows. 49ers can win this game. Yeah, Oh, so pretty much if the Colts lose, does that move you up, Rick? Let me know if that moves you up, bro. Does that move you up, man? Okay, so everybody take a moment right now to vote on 49ers and Colts. Probably be like a 6 o'clock game at some point. All right? Just so you know, 49ers, 6 o'clock's the latest that you could set this game up. Anything after that has to be during the day. All right? Who is KBN? KBN. I don't know who that is. Why don't I know these names? I think that's the new guy. That's the Titans. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. All right, so this is what I'll do for this one. I'm going to put down, if you win, I'm going to make sure you guys get points. I'm going to put a post up, and you guys pick your player, and you get 75 points for whoever wins on this one. All right? So it'll be 75 points, 49ers and the Colts. 49ers and the Colts. Because when I do what I need to do at the end of the season, I'm sorry, but we signed a contract. If you don't have your 400 points, we got to do something. Because we all know. All right? So I'm going to set that up. Set it up. A 6 o'clock time is good for Will. I know that 100%. 100%. He can go 6 o'clock at the latest and be focused. So 6 o'clock here is like 12 o'clock where he's at. And then that could be a great game. All right? So, hey, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you want to have this meeting, show up in the chat room right now or whenever, but we'll have a discussion on how we can have our players back in RMNFL for the last 3 games of the season. We are headed into the playoffs, and we have a couple ideas. If I don't see nobody, hey, we'll just keep it the same, all right? But for now, I'm going to check out of here and wait for these guys to show up. Guys, when you show up, I'm here. Just give me a moment. But we're going to have a solution in about 15 minutes on what's going on for the playoffs. So, again, I am Coach Marion, Foster. I have a league. You can find me on Facebook, Marion Foster. And if you're looking for a league, bro, send me a text message. Say you're looking for a league that plays all their games. The editing shit, giving out traits and all that crap is not here. We don't do that. That's corny. That's kind of corny. You got to earn your stuff. But I'm out of here. That's our weekly, you know what, and I'm out of here. Peace out.
His name is Foster. They call him Coach.
Show up in the Discord.
Like he's on approach. His name is Foster. They call him Coach. He'll bring the heat if you encroach. Running the game with play so tight. Rooting for Cardinals day and night. Handing out fines with all his might. Teammates mad, but he don't bite. He's big ballin' with the bling so bold. Loves John Madden and his play calls cold. Hooked up with snipes, they rollin' gold. His name is Foster, they call him Coach. If you step out, he'll bring that smoke. It's all love in the game, you see. He runs a league with loyalty. No wins, but there's no blame. Coach keeps heads up in the game. $40, but it's all the same. Mrs. Joe G, but he stays in frame. He's big ballin' with the blink so bold. Loves John Madden and his play calls cold. Hooked up with snipes, they rolling gold. His name is Foster, they call him Coach. If you step out, he'll bring that smoke. It's all love in the game, you see. He runs a league with
Top 10 plays of the week. Is it a goal line stand or someone going deep? Top 10 plays. Top 10 plays of the week. Is it a goal line stand or someone going deep? Top 10 plays of the week. A few good moves can make you win or get beat. Coach Marion on the call. John Madden, football. Who made the play and who's still standing tall?